BuildShare, the orchestration opportunity. Imagine a developer who just secured 500 entitled lots. Everything looks ready. Zoning, done. Engineering, complete. Demand, strong. Capital, available. And yet, once the real process begins, something happens. The GC calls the trades. The trades wait for materials. Materials get delayed, drawings change, schedules shift, interest accrues, and that perfect 12-month schedule quietly turns into 18 or 24. Or imagine having the manufacturing capacity fully installed and ready, but no permits in place, nowhere to build, hundreds of employees waiting, production stopped, modules sitting idle and deteriorating, millions in losses. Or maybe you have the land and the manufacturing capacity, but not the capital in time. Real estate development at its core isn't a land, manufacturing, or capital business. It's a choreography problem, dozens of moving parts, hundreds of dependencies, thousands of coordination points. And for decades, we've optimized every part of the process separately, but never the movement between them. That's the gap BuildShare set out to fill. Years ago, we started with a simple question. What if we became an orchestration platform? One that works like an orchestra, where every part moves to the same beat. What if construction wasn't sequential but parallel? What if a multifamily project with 5 buildings could be sent to 5 off-site manufacturers simultaneously? And within 4 to 5 months, every component was delivered and ready to install? With that idea, we developed a platform designed to become a true orchestrator of real estate development, coordinating thousands of moving parts, with AI making it smarter and faster every day. That's the foundation of rhythm and beat. This is not a traditional construction system. This is synchronized, distributed orchestration from land to manufacturing. One project, multiple facilities, each operating in harmony like instruments in an orchestra. The result? Vertical build times cut by 50% or more, faster delivery, better risk control, stronger returns. Because in development, speed is yield. But we also knew speed alone isn't enough. If capital still moves sequentially, the entire system slows down again. So alongside the manufacturing layer, we built the capital orchestration layer. Every project is structured in its own SPV. Capital stacked intelligently, with family offices, hedge funds, and institutional partners, non-recourse when possible, replicable by design, because the goal isn't just one successful project, it's a scalable, repeatable pipeline. Then we asked another critical question. Where will all this speed quality production come from? Across the country, there are thousands of talented builders, architects, and tradespeople, entrepreneurs trapped in the inefficiencies of job site construction. Frankly, the labor force is diminishing every day, so we created the Robotic Manufacturing Network franchise. Now these professionals can own their microfactory for a simple monthly payment, and BuildShare.ai can guarantee them contracts to pay for their factory. And as franchisors, we make sure we standardized robotic-aided processes, modern technology, and predictable demand. Today, through a growing effort, we've gathered nearly 1,000 professionals ready to be part of this expanding network of microfactories. They are moving from labor dependency to production ownership. At scale, these distributed microfactories could produce up to 35,000 housing units a year, each one part of the same synchronized system. And that's where the full picture of BuildShare comes together: land, capital, and manufacturing, all moving in parallel. Projects built not in isolation, but in motion, coordinated through a single AI-driven platform that tracks underwriting, entitlements, production, supply chains, and capital performance, instead of dozens of disconnected conversations. One synchronized system. Instead of sequential development, orchestrated development. BuildShare is not just another development company. We are building the conductor, the orchestration layer that allows developers, manufacturers, contractors, and investors to move in sync.